off.
Alright, what's up everybody? I'm Big Chungus, and this is the DBZ League livestream because that's how Mafia works. We're gonna stuff as many okay, good job, Yubel. We're gonna stuff as many memes into the intro just because I think it's funny. I'm joined by Fail.
Look at me, I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me.
And I'm joined by Yubel, who just got a
poor
phone
boy
call.
From a poor family.
And now I know the way. The mic is awakened.
Oh my god. Alright, now we set up tests.
But the tests are already set up.
I don't have it open. Bollocks. Did you guys like the meme I posted for you?
Test.
No, I set
Andy.
up the leave me alone. I have to open up Chrome and go find it again. Everything is set up. I just can't remember who's first.
We were off to such an amazing start.
I don't think making a Big Chungus joke is an amazing start, even though I am basically the human version of Big Chungus.
Better than you.
Does really not have that great rush blocks. Yeah, she has a defense down. Not know that.
Oh, that's wrong. That is not the next test.
Do I really need to step in here? Figure this out for you?
No, I've got it. I got it. No, I got it right here.
So you say, but I'm not convinced.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Not this one.
He's got it, everybody.
Not this one.
No worries here.
That one. You made me set up a third Vegeta. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Sorry, I want the actual Vegeta, not what they've been doing lately.
So what map do you want?
This time chamber is fine.
I heard Ruin Namek. Okay, I got you.
Andy, no, that one's banned. Andy, no, stop!
Alright,
You're ruining everything.
let's do this.
Let's do this.
I heard a squeaky toy.
Did you now?
Yeah, my dog has a squeaky toy. We bought them a stocking full of squeaky toys for Christmas, and we've been giving them one at a time, otherwise they'll tear them all apart in one day. They've only got 3 left. Get him, Yubel. Get him. Show him that's how Mafia works.
He used to be a level 1.
Level 1 crook, he is now a level 50 crime boss.
No, that's Yajirobe. He was a level 1 crook and now he's a level 50 god.
Right through now.
No, he's a level infinity god, ain't he? Because he's god. He is Zeno-sama. No, he is greater than Zeno-sama.
That is possible.
Yes.
Huh. Wild.
Oh my god. Becky just punched an innocent girl in the throat. Dang.
What is this about punching innocent people in the throat? Huh. Very close fight.
Mm-hmm. Closer than I thought, to be honest.
Far closer.
He is the king of everything we know. Havoc. But what about everything we don't know? Zeno-sama does not know everything. He is not actually omnipotent. He is just the mightiest that we know of. Yajirobe actually is omnipotent.
He knows everything that's happening, even what you're gonna do, before you even know what it's gonna be.
Did you guys like that meme I sent you, by the way?
The one about the password?
Yeah.
Relatable.
What?
Incorrect password. But that is my password. Incorrect password. Fine. Reset password. Your new password can't be the same as your old password. It's funny because it's relatable. That's a counter right there.
He's on Katsu right now. You see how he's doing B1s? Watching. He got not a single one.
We get it, he never uses B1s.
Nope. He's on that girl the off season. He has a single B1 off season.
It's ironic, but that doesn't make it any less true.
I don't know why the game does that.
Crap?
No. There's no B1s on that girl either.
Oh, yeah, you got me on that one.
Yeah. Now that's what I expected.
Fruiters.
Brrrr.
Round 3. Caca carrot cake. Oh my god. Caca carrot cake.
I like carrot cake. I wish I could eat it more.
Ooh.
I like cake.
Nice one, Vita.
Yeah, good job.
I need some chocolate every now and again. But that does not necessarily, what's the word? Constitute cake. Chocolate anything is good for me as long as it's not bootleg chocolate or Hershey's.
Bootleg chocolate.
Bootleg
I like
chocolate.
chocolate.
Chocolate that doesn't taste like chocolate. Good job, Yubel.
Well, he only took about half damage from that.
He took like a fourth, to be honest. He only took one hit.
And I think he just more than made up for it.
Oh.
No.
No, you charged too long. You can't do that. You gotta pull
Punch, 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 punch.
Oh, so close.
They were your lead. Thank you.
That was a lot closer than it probably should have been.
But even if we won, and that's all that matters, he beat Mid Vegeta.
Yeah, I'll give you that much. You did the thing and you beat the dude.
Yeet.
GG, EV. So, this is Yajirobe AI, yes?
Yes.
Yep. The other B1 AI.
Oh, there are a couple of those.
Oh my god, can we stop with this Sasuke meme, please?
Oh.
Now it's Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't get it.
Good job.
Nice one, Vegeta. You took that blast so the builder wouldn't have to.
I find it funny. I don't fact check me on this, but I think Evil Boo is the only villain in the franchise to never fight one of the heroes.
You might just be right.
Ooh, actually, maybe not. It depends on whether you classify Vegeta in the Frieza saga as one of the protagonists, not as one of the good, not a good guy, but a protagonist.
He is absolutely a protagonist at that point.
Or an anti-hero, I guess you could say.
Yes, still a protagonist. Still, regardless, it's Vegeta. He's already fought the heroes by that point, so he's out of the running.
That's not what I mean. I mean, at that point, would you consider him a protagonist?
Yes.
All right then.
He is fighting against the bad guys, hence protagonist.
Chase, Birder, Kinyu, Frieza, Kui. Good job, guys. Yes. 1920.
What you mumbling about over there?
18. Ooh, actually, it might not be true. Well, was 16 ever really a villain? He never fought any of the shit, right? I don't think he was ever really a bad guy. He was more of a chaotic neutral. Anti-hero. I want to murder Son Goku. And that's all he wants.
He actually did. And he never even tried.
Yeah. He never hurt anyone, so he can't really be...
I mean, he's a villain. He's just a really passive villain.
No, I wouldn't. Oh, he's right. Give me a second. I'm going through every character. 17 fought him. 16 refused to fight anyone. And he really wasn't ever really an antagonist. He was more of an anti-hero. 18 fought Vegeta. Okay. 18 was the big stumbling block. So then Spopovich, Yamu doesn't. Yamu really.
Yamu counts.
Why they even put Evil Boo in this game for one fight?
Yeah, he was only ever here for one fight.
Yeah.
And then he became Super Boo. And then we never saw him again.
Let's see. Here's the question for you guys.
The detail in this game's development is honestly astounding.
Alright, here we go, Sam. Honestly, at that point, I would still consider Fat Boo chaotic neutral. He cared about one. Normally, the reason I consider him chaotic neutral is because he was motivated to do one thing, and he'd do anything to do that one thing. And for him, that was honestly protect Mr. Satan. Meanwhile, 16's only motivation was, I want to murder Son Goku, so I consider them chaotic neutrals. Videl is a protagonist, and Videl fought Spopovich.
That was very much a protagonist. But Yamu never really did fight anyone, per se.
Yamu was Spopovich's mind. Yamu really didn't need to exist. So I wouldn't even consider him.
He's a villain, though, and he did not fight any of the heroes, per se. He just kind of got blown up by Goku after sucking all the energy out of Goku.
Vegeta was also chaotic neutral. He cared about one thing, fighting Goku and stopping anyone from fighting Goku. Which made him a protagonist, because that meant he protected Goku for the sake of fighting Goku. If you fight for Goku, you're a good guy. No, he fought.
Yeah.
So.
Who was it that fought quickly?
So
Vegeta?
this is
It was a short fight though.
Yeah. So simply the main thing we have to consider is, would you consider Fat Buu after Evil Buu separated a good guy?
I would say so. Yeah.
I consider him
In a very loose sense of the term. Yes.
No, I put him in the same book in the same ballpark as 16. Not a good guy, not a bad guy.
Very loose sense of the term.
I put it because, much like 16, he was motivated by only one thing. So, I don't consider him a good guy.
As far as anime writing goes, as long as you're not one of the bad guys, you're a good guy.
Because as far as I was concerned, if Evil Buu had been beaten by Fat Buu, basically what would have happened is the Buu saga, as it had been going, would have continued. Just... Yeah. Yeah.
You do with nothing but beat that kind of rage.
Yeah. Because but anyway, what I was on about was, had Good Buu beaten Evil Buu, basically what would have happened is the Buu saga would have continued, with the same trajectory as it was already going on, not the one it ended up going on. Except Fat Buu wouldn't go out of his way to maliciously attack people because he had no evil left in him. Unless he ate Evil Buu, and then you just create normal Fat Buu again. And then we're back to square one. And then he expels Evil Buu again, and we're right back where we started. So logically, he has to completely erase Evil Buu. So then we've just got a chaotic neutral protagonist rather than a chaotic evil protagonist. I mean, antagonist, I mean. Like, Fat Buu has to be dealt with at some point. Because there's literally no telling what he'll do. He won't listen to Hercule. Yet, at least. Depends on how long he's left alone with Mr. Satan, to be honest.
I think they were fixing to hang out together for a good little while. Big Bull.
Yeah. Who comes back first? Who comes back first? Gohan? No, Gotenks. No. Gotenks is first. Gotenks would try to kill Fat Buu. And with Super Saiyan 3, he would probably succeed.
Yeah.
And I don't think he'd listen to Hercule.
Well, no, not if Gotenks was attacking him.
No. Gotenks shows up and says, "I'm here to kill Majin Buu." He says, "No, he killed his evil part. He's a good person now." Gotenks won't listen. He'll fight him anyway and kill him with Super Saiyan 3. Well, to be fair, would he have unlocked Super Saiyan 3 because he didn't get locked in the time chamber? Alright, fair enough. Gotenks wouldn't be able to beat Buu, so eventually Gohan shows up, and Gohan. And he kills Buu because he's not going to listen to Hercule either. Actually, he might.
But
he might because Videl is still alive.
And another big damage.
Hercule will say, "Don't kill Buu." Gohan will say, "I'm gonna kill Buu," and then Videl will say, "I trust my father. Don't kill Buu." And then he'll say, "All right, fine." So, no, I don't think Gohan would kill Buu. I think Videl would talk him out of it.
Possible. Depends on whether Videl was with him at the time, though.
She would have somehow gotten into contact with him and prevented him from killing him. Basically, how it goes is Hercule says, "Don't kill him." Gohan says, "I'ma kill him." And then Videl says, "Don't kill him." And then Gohan says, "All right, fine." And then the Buu saga ends.
Very anticlimactically.
It's Gokhan, but whatever. And even if we can, well, actually, no, Vegeta wouldn't come back either. They'd have no reason to.
Yeah.
He would eventually, he eventually would get brought back to life. But Goku would stay dead.
That's debatable.
No, he would get brought back to life because Bulma would want him brought back to life because he's her husband.
Shit, you're right.
However,
Point.
Goku would stay dead because Old Kai would never have to give him a life. He would never have to give him a one-up mushroom.
That is probably true, also.
Because that means when Battle of Gods comes around, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Except
So nobody likes Battle of Gods anyway.
Okay.
fail, remove from group.
Do what you will.
I might. I'm seriously debating it. Did you actually just say Battle of Gods is trash?
I'm gonna leave that one up to you. Follow your heart, Andy. If you kick me off the stream, I'm not coming back, though. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Battle of Gods is the best Dragon Ball Z movie.
Wrath of the Dragon called.
Not the best Dragon Ball Z movie.
I mean, Battle of Gods isn't even technically a Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yes, it
Dragon
is.
Ball Super movie.
No, it's a Dragon Ball Z movie.
I don't think so.
It's a Dragon Ball Z movie. It is called Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. Because it was a continuation of the Z story. Battle of Gods spawned Super. It wasn't a part of Super. It was made a part of Super's canon. Battle of Gods created Super. Super did not create Battle of Gods. And no, Wrath of the Dragon is not a better movie. Hoi is a one-dimensional villain. Brutogun has literally no personality at all. The personality of that movie is
So
Tapion.
much better, I guess.
Huh? Yes, Beerus is a million times better. He is the most entertaining movie villain. He's the most entertaining movie villain ever. Top 5 of DBZ villains, period.
I'm gonna be real with you, that's not a very high bar.
King Piccolo, Vegeta, Frieza, Cell. That's the top 4. And they're all amazing. And then you have General Tao, who's an amazing villain. Emperor Pilaf, who's a pretty good villain. The Red Ribbon Army, really good villain. Who else am I forgetting off the top of my head? Majin Buu, pretty good villain. It got kind of bad near the end. Oh, and Whis is the... No, Havoc. Broly's boring. And an idiot. And he's one of the worst movie villains, period.
Oh, Havoc, since you're here, I was actually going down the list of Rush Blast, and you may want to be careful. Bobbity does have the potential of being banned from it.
Who?
Rush Blast.
Who might? Bobbity could get banned from Rush Blast?
From Rush Blast and Rush Blast and stuff.
Dragon Ball
Given
movie.
that that's about the
Whose
only
movie
thing he can do, I'm not so sure.
It really depends on how they want to gauge it. If they're just like, oh, Bobbity, it's fine, who cares? And that's fine. But if they're going off of the actual damage threshold, Bobbity has to cap.
See, here's the thing for me, Havoc. If you can sum up a Dragon Ball Z villain in one sentence, and it sounds cliche, they're not that good. So, let me sum up the world's strongest for you. Evil scientist, brain in the jar, and his robot companion. And yes, that applies to Jiro in 19 as well. Evil scientist, brain in a jar, and his robot companion. Are they bad? No. Are they amazing? Fuck no.
Is his path travel trash?
No, he's not. No, he's not. He just said Dragon Ball the movie 3 it was really good. It was really good. I won't deny that, but Kochin and Dr. Wheeler are not great villains. They're fine villains.
I haven't seen his chat out.
And I know this is sacrilege, and you can give me a shit for this because it is actually sacrilege, and I really should fix this. The World's Strongest might be the only Dragon Ball Z movie other than Bio Broly I've never seen, not abridged.
I have seen Bio Broly.
I dodged it.
I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. It's definitely not the best.
Better than Broly 2.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna say Bio Broly was better than Broly 2. Second coming.
That boy got pissed on me.
Well, Sam, name me another. Yeah, Sam. Yeah, see, name another evil real estate agent who likes to blow up planets. Oh, Dragon Ball Movie 3. Okay, I got you. My bad. I haven't watched any of the Dragon Ball movies, to be fair.
Neither have I.
To be fair, I haven't watched Dragon Ball. I've seen the high points. Like, I watched Jackie Chan versus Goku because I was ordered to by someone. He's dead.
That's it.
One of the best fights in the series.
Perish.
So let me get this straight. You're calling the Red Ribbon Army some of the best villains in the series?
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Despite the fact that you never actually watched the Red Ribbon arc.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
I don't... This does not compute.
I've watched every
How can you
Dragon...
say that without...
Because I've heard about them. And I've watched clips. And from what I've seen, they are better than almost every Dragon Ball movie villain. No, that's around 3, ain't it?
Yeah.
As for me, the top 5 goes Cell, Beerus, King Piccolo, Vegeta, Frieza.
Dodoria, would you stop saying that? It's not even remotely true.
I thought they were perfectly fine. General Blue was amazing as a character. He was hilarious.
Amazing is a strong word.
That's personal bias. I think General Blue as a character is friggin' hilarious. That's a personal thing. Other than that, he's pretty fine. Just like everyone else in the Red Ribbon Army. They're all pretty fine. And Red was basically Ian in that show. But that's hilarious. He worked perfectly for what Dragon Ball wanted to be at the time. Just like Pilaf was perfect for what Dragon Ball wanted to be at the time. Did I say that they are great villains? If I did, I didn't mean to. They're a fine set of villains. As a collective, they are a fine set of villains. And all the other movie villains suck. They are worse than the Red Ribbon Army. Because they are. They have no personality. They have no character development. Lord Slug is literally
people throughout Dragon Ball that have any character development. Period.
Agent Black was also. From what I saw, I really enjoy Officer Black and Commander Red. And I loved General Blue, but it's a personal bias thing. I just think he's absolutely hilarious. Oh, and the ninja dude whose name I can't remember. Murasaki, yes. I couldn't remember his name.
Most people can't.
Because of how terrible of he was at being a ninja. So silly. And again, I can't stop gushing over General Blue and how hilarious his personality was to me.
I don't know what to tell you.
Every villain in Dragon Ball is better than every movie villain except Beerus, Garlic Jr.
Garlic Jr. Really?
Yes.
Why? If you don't mind.
Take Emperor Pilaf and make him effective. He's also the only person to ever actually get his wish for immortality. Only to go full hubris and open the dead zone.
As far as personality goes, not really anything special.
He's better than all the other Dragon Ball movie villains. It is a very low bar. All the movie villains, at least most of the movie villains, suck dick. Like, if you, I could make a list right now if you want me to, and you want me to quit focusing on the test.
Okay, Andy, saying that he's better than the other movie villains is one thing. Saying that he is good is something else entirely, given just how low the bar is. I'm gonna put that out there.
Oh,
Say what you mean, please.
Let me give this here. I'm actually making a list. I'm actually curious. Wheelo. Turles. Not turtles. What the hell, Turles? Slug. Cooler. 13. Broly. Right at the bottom. Janemba. Also near the bottom. Actually, no, he just gets bonus points for his amazing moveset. To be honest. But he's not that much higher.
Talking about movies, not gameplay.
No, not the game. Not the games. I'm referring to how creative his moveset is in the film. He is entertaining to watch, but as a personality, he's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
He is a worse Majin Buu. That's boring, but just saying. I have not seen Canon Broly yet, so I'm going based off of the first 3 Broly movies, and he is one of the worst.
Canon Broly is theaters only. Your window's kind of running out.
Huh?
I mean, last I heard, the new Broly movie is going to be theaters only.
No, it's not. No movie is theaters only. It is theaters, and then in 4 months it's released on DVD.
I watched it. It wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it's my top DBZ movie, so.
I can't spell Haruta Karn's name, so I'm just gonna butcher it. In fact, I consider Baby better than a lot of movie villains. Vegeta, Frieza, Cell, Boo, 19 and Zero, 17 and 18, the Ginyu Force.
Hey, asleep!
AIDS, Frieza Force.
That was quite possibly the most entertaining thing that happened in this match.
Mm-hmm. That was one.
Thank you. Do I include super characters?
I feel like
I don't think any of the super characters make it that high, to be honest. Oh, and if we're, by the way, Phil, if we're talking about Super Beerus, yes, he's not in the top 5.
Explain to me how Super Beerus would be any different from
He's,
Battle of Gods.
I
Beerus.
don't know how to describe it. He's just different.
Shouldn't be, because that's not how characters work.
His general personality is somewhat the same, but since he's basically a protagonist, and he never really does anything in Super after, I don't know how to describe it. He's less chaotic neutral and more chaotic good. Not even chaotic neutral. He's more lawful neutral than chaotic neutral.
Wow.
Yeah, and they rewrote a bunch of his lines. And it subtly changed his character in a negative way. Also, he's unbearable in Resurrection F. Both of them. He's unbearable in both of them. Alright, now it's time to order my list. Frieza's at the top. That's an easy one. Vegeta's second. King Piccolo is third. Hey, Yubel.
what?
Would you consider King Piccolo and Piccolo Jr. one spot?
No.
No, they're two separate characters.
I mean, but they kinda aren't. But they kinda are.
No.
Kinda are, though.
They kinda are, but they
Piccolo
kinda
Jr.
aren't.
is Piccolo Jr. Well, King Piccolo is Piccolo Jr.'s father.
Alright.
That was hilarious.
What?
Not that one.
Dodoria.
No, that's definitely not gonna do it.
That is not it, Chief.
Be real with the Chief, that ain't it. That was quite possibly the fastest dismantling of a Dodoria I've ever seen.
Oh, I left out Beerus. Good job, me. Beerus.
Wow,
4.
he's so good, he's totally forgettable.
Shut up,
My
Fail.
favorite Dragon Ball Z villain is Cell.
He barely makes my top 5. Where's Piccolo? Piccolo might actually outshot Cell, to be honest, because I've actually seen the most of the Piccolo Jr. arc out of all of Dragon Ball. It's the one I've watched the most of. I'm gonna leave him in 6th for now. Can I include a Bridge Snapper?
No.
No, because that's not canon.
Are you sure?
As much as I would like...
Are you sure I can't include... Are you sure I can't include him? Ah.
Sting?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, now Fall. Boo, you should have stayed over there and charged, because then he wouldn't have locked on. Now you just took 7k for no reason.
That's fine. He's still ahead.
Who comes next?
That's an excellent question, man.
Who's number 7? I'm gonna put my top contenders near the top. Tao Pai Pai. The Ginyu Force.
Nope. That's good.
Another one. What is up with you? What are you feeding him?
Good stuff.
It's Majin Buu.
He really wants to be on the team this season.
Yeah, I honestly can understand that because he's been on the bench for the last 2.
He was on the bench a little bit for season 9. I mean, season 8.
Quite a bit of it.
Garlic Jr. and Wheelo.
Next up is Vals.
Yep. Alright, so I'm debating between Tau, the Ginyu Force, Pilaf, not the Red Ribbon Army. What's going on there? I'm debating between Tau, the Ginyu Force, Pilaf, Garlic Jr., Dr. Wheelo.
Do it again, my boy?
Huh?
No, don't do it now. You can do it coming out quick. Oh, there you go.
Big boom. Boom.
Havoc, that's not Snuff.
Damage model and everything.
Havoc, that's not Snuff. Oh. Oh, you're talking Snuffy Sam, not... wow, I got Snuffy and Scuddy confused. Good job, me.
Wow. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna go with the Ginyu Force. And then Tau. And then I think Boo edges out the other 3. And then it's Pilaf, Garlic Jr., and Dr. Wheelo. And I'm gonna put Garlic Jr. above Pilaf. No, I'm not. And then Wheelo. 17 and 18 above the Red Ribbon
That's
Army.
asleep.
Here's the question. Who's at the bottom? Slug.
The bottom?
Yes, Slug.
Give me a moment to think about that one. I might contend that.
Actually, no. No, not the bottom. Second bottom. Harutakon. And I'll even add in Hoi, because it's really those 2 as a set. Harutakon / Hoi. So not that one either.
Wasn't that the first round?
No, that was the second round.
Okay.
Unless Yubel objects, I am moving on. No, Sam. Oh, he disappeared. Yo, Sam, that was round 2, right? It doesn't matter if they're important or not, because the Power Brothers are stupid.
Yeah, I'd actually forgotten about those guys. Not sure how.
I remember them because they are burned in the back of my mind. I hate them so much. Because if we're talking only important villains, I wouldn't have the Frieza Force as a collective on this list. Because the Frieza Force are on this list as a collective, including Zarbon, Dodoria, Kui, Apul, and then the Grunts. No, Sin. Sam, was that round 2? I have to jump over here anyway. Yep, that was round 2. Thank you. Goodness. Now let's move on to your test. They are the worst Havoc. They're not even on my list. That's how bad they are. I love how how I put all the Vals in my preferred costumes. Like, they're all in costume, too. And not just because I want them all in costume, too, but because I like their costumes. None of them are up there because they're forgettable. And again, blue is the best. In my opinion. But I'm not going to put them that high because that's heavily biased. Who's Doll Man? The fact that you can't even give me a name for him tells me that he's not worth my time.
Oh man, I think I actually do remember that guy.
I remember a Doll Man, but I don't remember his name, so he's not important.
He was important. He's just apparently not very memorable.
That's the wrong build. Yes, I remember this. I just can't remember his name. Shut up, Havoc. That's... Yes, I remember this. But I don't remember his name, so he's not important.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Andy. Except for the important part.
He's not a memorable villain.
Rildo? Was it Rildo?
No, it was not Rildo. Rildo is the frickin' Metacooler ripoff. And Metacooler himself was ripoff of Mecha Frieza. And Mecha Frieza was just Frieza with robot parts. What am I looking for?
That's a good question. You're not really looking for anything.
I'm looking for I think I was looking for a map. I don't fucking know. In terms of sin. Do I put the Frieza Force above 19 Ninja Row? Yes. It's almost completely because of Zarbon, to be honest. Yeah, good luck, by the way, Pan. I believe in you. Nineteen and Jiro are falling. Yes, islands.
Islands.
Yes, islands. I checked. Dax chose islands. I've got it right here on my phone.
Yeah, that looks like islands to me.
If you guys agreed on something else, he left at islands.
Better bet. Whoever wins this fight has more Saiyan in the body.
They fell. Raditz or 19 Ninja Row?
Rabbits?
Raditz.
Oh. On what grounds?
Best Dragon Ball villain.
I would say Giro because he actually has a motivation for what he's doing.
Yes, he has a good backstory, but he doesn't really do anything. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. 19 and Jiro go above Rise. Fair enough. Alright, how about Nappa versus 19 and Jiro?
I'm still gonna give it to Giro. Backstory gets you a lot of points in my book.
I care about what happens on the camera a little more than what happens off the camera.
Well, it kind of did happen on the camera. I was just back in Dragon Ball.
And even ignoring Abridged, Nappa still was a pretty entertaining character.
I'm not feeling it. He didn't really strike me as anything serious or not so serious.
He wasn't serious.
In the unabridged
He
version.
kind of wasn't serious. All of his freaking...
He was just a big dumb meathead.
Yeah, he was Meathead Death Machine with amazing facial expressions. And some really good quotes. What? 9,000?
that was more Vegeta than it was Nappa in particular.
Vegeta had amazing facial expressions.
And that wasn't even the correct line.
Yeah, it was a mistranslation.
It's just as good when he says it's over 8,000.
No,
Yes, it
really
is.
wasn't, though.
Yes, it is. It's the same thing. Changing 9 to 8 does not change the impact of the line whatsoever.
Except they also changed the delivery completely as well. So yes, it actually wasn't as good.
Yeah, there's the other thing. Nappa killed the entire Z-Fighters for fun. I found him entertaining as a meathead death machine, because there was no other real meathead death machine in Dragon Ball except Recoome. And Recoome was great. That's why he's above Nappa. As a part of the collective of the Ginyu Force. Because the Ginyu Force really only has one character I don't find entertaining, and that's Birder. Like, there's nothing about being Sonic fast that strikes me as entertaining. Goldo's funny because he's useless. Jace is funny because of his accent. What?
Ooh.
Ginyu's funny because he just reminds me of a JoJo character. Like, stereotype JoJo. And even without all of the... Recoome is a dumber version of Nappa. He's an extreme Nappa. He's even more of a meathead death machine. And he's even he's even dumber. Videl doing stuff.
Yeah, she's killing it over there.
The question is, Nappa
80,000?
Nappa easily goes above Raditz, but does he go above 19 and Giro? For me, he does, but objectively, he probably doesn't.
Really?
Well, Trunks just died. I seem to recall that somebody else tagged, but I was looking away and I didn't see how much HP they had left.
Right, Cooler goes above Turret. Now we're at the movie villains. Fail. We're at the majority of the movie villains.
That was doing really well. Not
Yeah,
too
that
bad.
was a solid performance from him.
Oh, we had 60 to 70K.
Oh,
So now I'm at the movie villains. Fail. And I'm trying to decide who goes where. Oh, I completely forgot about Baby. How high does he go up?
one of the better GT villains.
The best GT villain.
The best GT villain, actually. By a
Uh,
country goddamn mile.
I think he goes higher than everyone. He goes higher than Red Ribbon Army, Frieza Force, and 19 and Jiro, and Nappa and Raditz, but not higher than 17 and 18. That's its bar. That's Baby's bar. Amazing backstory and actually half decent writing.
I don't even remember what Super 17 did.
A whole lot of nothing.
Not even on my list. Not even on my list.
Fought Goku. That's about it.
Yeah, he's not even on my list, Yubel.
He fought Goku, and then Goku killed him while 18 distracted him.
See, now we've got the problem of I've got two characters who their placement is almost completely based on concept alone. So where are they going?
Okay, it didn't suck as much. It did not suck as much as I thought it would.
No, he's too far away.
Havoc, I'm not talking to you about Spopovich right now.
Why not?
So now I have to decide where Janemba and Shadow Dragons go based off of their concept alone, because that's the only thing they have going for them.
Shadow Dragon easily beats out Janemba. Concepts department at the very least. Execution is possibly another story, but in terms of concept, Shadow Dragons was amazing.
The Loma alone beats Janemba.
Well, okay, so no, it's not concept versus concept. Sorry, it's concept versus presentation, because Janemba's presentation was amazing.
Yeah, at least on an individual level. This is kind of.
Yeah, full power does that.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, full power stops people.
That's not okay.
Yeah, I think we'll put the Shadow Dragons above Janemba, barely, but
I mean, on my list, yes, absolutely.
are they better than Broly?
Definitely. We've already gone over how Broly sucks in second one. His motivation was that he lost some sleep as a baby.
Yes.
Non-canon, really?
Is he better than 13?
Kill Goku. I mean, they both kind of have the same endgame.
I found 13 personally entertaining, but personally entertaining, I'm
13
trying
was
to
more
ignore.
entertaining, for sure. And he also came closer to accomplishing his endgame.
And are you just taking 13 from Abridged?
Yeah.
No.
Sam puts it best. Janemba had all execution, zero concept, and Shadow Dragons were the reverse. All concept, zero execution.
I don't know, I thought some of the Shadow Dragons were nice.
Nuova and Eyes. Nuova and Eyes. You're forgetting that Pycon shouted that Janemba. Dead. The Vals actually beat him. The question I have for you though is how high did the Shadow Dragons go? Okay. Are the Shadow Dragons better than Turles?
Yes.
Okay then.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of biased with Shadow Dragons just because of how awesome the concept is,
Yeah.
regardless of execution.
Alright,
Because I, with shoddy execution, I enjoyed watching Shadow Dragon.
Right. Yeah, exactly, Sam. They're mainly as high as they are simply because of their concept and Nuova and Eyes. Omega wasn't the best. Omega was stupid, and so was Sin. So I have a question. Yeah, I have a question. Jane versus Turles. I say yes.
The characters or the movies as a
Yes or
whole?
no question.
Everything.
All of the above.
All of the above.
Yes to what? Jane being better?
So I'm gonna put Jane above Turles and below the Shadow Dragons. So now I have to.
Give it to Number.
Yep. So now I have to debate between the dog shit, Turles 13 and Broly.
Broly goes at the bottom, I think.
Only goes to the bottom.
He was at the bottom actually. So then it's Turles or 13. That's an easy decision.
I'm gonna put 13 over Turles.
Alright, you want me to read your list before we move on to the next test? Read my list. Harudegarn slash
Why
Holt.
don't you read the list over the next test?
I think it's better not to, so we can actually talk about the test and quit arguing about this.
I'd hardly call it an argument. This is a discussion. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
If
but
you
it's
can do that, you should stop
it's
a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
better
blame
than.
yourself.
Good point.
Let's just finish this debate. Harudegarn slash Hoy. This is bottom to top. Slug, Broly, Turles, 13, Janemba, the Shadow Dragons, Cooler, Raditz, Nappa, 19 and Giro, the Frieza Force, the Red Ribbon Army, Baby, 17 and 18, Dr. Wheelo, Garlic Jr., Pilaf, Boo, Tao, Ginyu Force, Piccolo Jr., Cell, Beerus, King Piccolo, Vegeta, Frieza.
I fail to understand how Frieza's higher than Vegeta, but we're not going to get back into that.
Honestly, it's really a tie for first, if we're being honest. I really can't choose between those two.
Okay.
'Cause
Like I said, we're not getting back into it.
that argument, that debate is so close, so.
That whole thing took an entire 15-minute test to settle. So let's not get back into it.
Game? Oh my.
Game, why? Why do you do this?
No, I don't want him in costume too. I don't even know what King Piccolo's costume 2 is.
Probably a palace one.
In your opinion, and I have no problem with your opinion in this scenario, because it really is between Vegeta and Frieza, if we're being honest. And I consider them interchangeable in that spot. I will
I was also excited to see a Cyberman test. Not gonna lie.
I'm sorry, Sin. Saw me hovering.
How long has it been since that guy's hit the field?
You saw me. No, not that guy. You saw me.
I almost feel sorry for him.
You. I forgot Frost and Hit. Not even worth. Actually, Hit is worth discussing, but Frost isn't.
I have no clue about Hit. I have not seen that far. I have not seen that much of Super yet.
Hit's not a villain.
You tried to kill Goku. That makes him a villain, right?
No.
No, he actually has a point. Yubel does have a point. Is he really an antagonist?
I mean, let's just ignore the fact that Goku paid Hit to try and kill him, but
Wrong
Hit
Goku.
tried to kill Goku.
Okay, let's go with this. Do you consider Tien Shinhan from the Crane School arc a villain?
Yes.
I
objectively.
don't. So I don't consider Hit a villain.
Working against Goku at the time. He was an antagonist, if not an outright villain.
Well, Vegeta is an antagonist.
Distinction to be made between
I
the
would
two.
say he's more a rival than a villain.
Yeah, rival is probably more accurate.
Yeah.
He wasn't out to kill Goku. At least I don't think he was.
So for me, in that situation, they want Mount Paozu. So for me, what that indicates is your opinion of Tien is the exact same opinion I have of Hit. So he's not a villain.
I guess.
Yeah,
Really bad
point, I
back-
suppose. I mean, I hope you understand that I was making a joke when I said that initially. But, you know, it's whatever.
I guess. It makes sense.
We all guess.
If Tao is a villain, Hit is a
No one
villain.
knows for sure.
Yeah. They pretty much both do the same thing.
Well,
If it's
here's
just
the
about
thing, Havoc. Tao was actually a bastard, and Hit wasn't. And again, Hit is more of a rival for Goku than an antagonist for Goku.
Was a rival
wa-
for Goku.
I know. They got
Yeah.
power creep real quick.
Kajidaze. That's the Ultra Instinct Bishop's theme, Fail.
Yes, I'm aware.
References.
Go now.
References to things that only you and I will ever understand.
And I have no problem with this. It was until he met
Was he a
Goku.
villain? Wasn't he just doing
No,
his
he was
job?
just in a he's well, to be fair, when you say that's also Tao. But Tao was a bastard and Hit wasn't. And I don't mean that in literal terms. Tao was actually just a bad dude in general. Hit wasn't. At least he never gave off that vibe that he was actually a bad person. Tao gave off that vibe that, yeah, this is my job, but I like my job. Hit gave off a vibe of, this is just my job, that's why I'm here.
Does she even count?
I mean, it's kind of hard to justify being an assassin if you're a good person. This is.
I didn't say he was a good person, I just said he wasn't a bad person.
Once it doesn't look like Nail's gonna be doing that great this time.
Yikes.
Yeah, I didn't say he was a good person, I just said he wasn't a bad person.
I'll give you that much.
Is A21 canon?
No.
I'll tell you.
A21's not canon, right?
Yeah, he isn't
No,
canon.
hell no. Please, no. Never. Fuck
Don't
that.
talk about fighters in the presence of Fail.
She's like.
You just
she's like
triggered
Superman
Fail for the
canon.
rest of the
Did
stream.
you even put her on the list?
Can we forget that she exists, please?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm not even going to
No.
justify that abomination with a pen. Can we forget that thing
Hey, Fail.
exists?
Hey, Fail.
No, it's not a good game. Shut up.
Fighters is the best Dragon Ball Z game other than Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Maybe fight me.
We'll lose.
If we play BT3, yeah, probably.
No.
No, remember I suck at BT3.
You really do, though.
You do suck in this game.
Granted, I'm also probably out of practice, but I was actually pretty good at
I don't know who Stain
Tenkaichi
is,
2 at
Havoc.
least.
Ooh. Damn. My best character to play as was your free agent last season.
Super 17, man.
Damn! How you dodge into it still?
There was a wall in the way.
Woo! Tembo, fight. Don't get put on the bench, I like you.
I didn't have a dedicated main when I played 10K2. I just kind of play whoever. They all handle pretty smoothly.
I just love the power of that Nerf B2. Game one.
I think if I was to pick up a copy of Tenkaichi 3, I would probably go Bardock.
I think that game is still close to $60.
It's a collector's item at this point for sure.
That's what we're talking about on the PS2.
And
You can also-
really.
You can play it on the Wii with motion control.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
I cannot and say I did.
There are some games, motion controls work for some games. This is not one of them.
Seems like it could be a workout.
So many tags!
Uh-huh.
What is with all of these tags? That's not gonna work.
Yeah, and y'all haven't even stepped out on the field yet.
Yeah, no kidding. Looking rough for the green team over here.
They don't know. PS4 over Xbox any day. Nope. Have it go.
How did we start talking about PlayStation versus Xbox?
They started talking about it.
How did we get here? We were discussing PS2 and the Wii.
Yeah.
That's quite the jump.
And they started talking about fighters playing it on their Xbox, and then the PS4 with that, and then have it for the Xbox is best. And I said,
Can
no.
we keep the console wars out of my chat, please? Thanks. This is supposed to be a peaceful place.
Where we fight to the
Shut. Shut your up.
Where we fight to the what? Faith? Sometimes.
We fight to submission. Big stun.
Yep. Ooh.
That almost worked. King Piccolo looking real nice over here.
That's him.
That's stretch grab though.
Yeah.
Retreat is not an option. No, he's out of there. Which Piccolo is this again?
Knowing Andy, it's probably Lee.
Yeah, it's like Piccolo. That hit! Wow. Surprising.
console worse. Continue.
This is getting out of hand. I'm gonna go ahead and raise all of y'all the original Metal Gear series. The 4, 5 went and ruined it. Just gonna settle this debate right here.
Alright, so it's looking like everybody is kicked off the team except for King Piccolo.
Yeah, sure looks like that, doesn't it? Damn you, Goku, why you gotta be so good?
Got it? Got it, Kemba? Yep.
No. Tambo could not finish it. It is King Piccolo time.
You can do it on your last bar.
I've seen bigger comics.
Does he have healing?
Yes. 10 days, but yes. That's it.
What happened? Oh, how could I be defeated?
Okay. It's over and Andy's still AFK.
Yep.
Take notes, ladies and gentlemen. This is what true professionalism looks like. Ooh, yeah. Nintendo coming at you with all of their exclusives.
And is Nintendo even really in the fight? They just couldn't do their own thing.
Yeah, you do have a pretty good point there. It's not even a war. They're just kind of spectating.
Like Sony and fucking Microsoft bring their new consoles, and Nintendo's reaction is literally just Sakurai sitting there blinking.
They've got a market. They have that market cornered. It's their market. Nobody's taking that market away from them. Because Nintendo takes its intellectual property very seriously.
Back on. Hey, yo, guys, did Slug go elite or something? What happened?
No, quite the opposite, actually.
He did 0 damage,
Slug
didn't
go
he?
elite.
He did.
Kinda sad.
He did 0
Slug,
damage. Aw.
Slug is garbage, man.
Yeah. All right. What really happened?
Slug, what is he even doing here?
What? All right. What actually happened other than Namek losing?
King Piccolo did pretty well. Everybody else bought it when they fought Goku.
Oh my god! For real, everyone got clapped.
Actually, no, not like Piccolo. He bought it when he fought Yamcha instead.
Hey, Fail, you want to test on Broly's planet?
Sure, Andy.
But you're just too lazy to go fix it.
We're not technically supposed to fix it, is the thing.
Alright, Tao, do things.
The rules are, once a test is posted, you're not supposed to edit it, because that has led to a great deal of confusion in the past. Thanks to none other than myself.
He'll kill you. Or that.
No.
Wrong way.
Get that whole step and sway thing, so he didn't.
He wants to get that minor clash boost. Nice auto counter.
That we have not actually confirmed the existence of.
Oh, it absolutely exists. It has to.
I'm sure it does, but yeah, we gotta wait for the definitive. We gotta wait for the definitive word, you know? Otherwise, it doesn't exist.
But I love it because now I think that putting DP on Videl is absolutely justified because it basically means she's never going to lose a clash ever.
More or less, yes. Definitely levels the playing field.
She's one of the few characters that you should always have people on. With Bobby.
Solid follow.
Because now a lot of those situations where a powered rage guy lost to a neutral, if it's real, can be explained. And that's nice.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they only had a net +1, so that's why they lost.
Power Rage is only +8. So.
Or their net +16 was actually a net +9 because of the situation that happened. How doing things.
That feeling with no light body. And a grab for the finisher. Or not.
There you go.
There we go. That'll do it. That's how you do it. That is how you do it right there. You just toss a couple key blasts out.
Havoc, it's called luck. Tao doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Lost 6 no boost versus no boosts in a row. It's called luck.
Yeah.
I think it might vary from AI to AI too. How much AI wants it.
Oh my god, I'm mad.
That
I swear.
probably has
I swear if it does, I will actually be upset.
But what if Piccolo AI has the lowest clash tendency?
You mean tendency to go into a clash? Well, I wouldn't doubt it.
Tendency to stick swivel. You know what I mean?
It's really stupid. It's a really
But it
stupid
excels
thing
in
to
every
program.
other area.
No, it's a stupid thing to program.
What do people just tell you to do?
Yeah, look, he finally won
It
one.
is a stupid thing to program. It's also an extra thing to program, which is why I don't think it's a thing. Landing 10 heads in a row on a coin flip is, while extremely uncommon, not unheard of.
Sin has a point. You get a clash boost if you believe in the clash. And we don't. That's why he lost 6 times in a row.
Believe in the heart of the cards. That was the secret all along.
Yes. Well, to be fair, Phil, when you really think about it, I believe in the heart of the crit, and I always get the crit. So
Yeah,
there
I
might
do too.
there might be something in that. If you believe in the 30, if you believe in the 30% chance, it'll happen.
I wonder if it's a placebo. Can placebo apply to something like this, where there's multiple people experiencing the same placebo?
I don't know, but Tao needs to start doing stuff. And quit deflecting
help
key
it.
blasts. You have light body guy, so you don't have to do that.
But it's eliminating the damage. Light body is just there so that you can use false courage while he's being bombarded with said key blasts. How about an after image strike, my guy?
No, he's gonna die.
Well, you could at least bring it closer.
Tao, for once, I actually wanted you to charge. Now he after him
Now
and
there's
strike.
the after image strike.
Nice, Tao.
Come back. Don't call it a waste of false courage.
It's an after image strike. Oh my god, that damage is insane. But it's over.
It's pretty solid. Yeah, that was close.
No, it wasn't.
10k is not terrible.
kind of is.
You're so hard showing characters.
It
Yes, I
really
am.
is.
30k is significantly worse than 40k.
Yes. It's a good place to start, though.
No, it kind of isn't.
It means we have less ground to make up.
He's King Cold.
It's big hole. There was also one fight out of 3.
It feels like Tao's performance banks on if he throws out B2s or not, / if those B2s hit.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works for a lot of people.
That helps to beat his melee though.
I'm getting to not like Piccolo AI on Tao.
Might be time to try something new. We stuck with it because it worked reasonably well. We never
Correction, it was the only thing that worked.
that as far as we tested.
Well, we tested every AI on Tao.
Not all of them. About half of them.
He's kind of type decent, to be honest.
You also tested those AIs on naked, not with the actual build.
Yeah. They were also naked AIs.
Oh, false courage, I forgot about that.
They'd false courage
Wasted.
for all the good it's doing them.
And I do believe Buus affect the AI.
Oh, nice dodge.
Solid counter.
Yeah, he isn't bad, he's decent. But decent is as far as it goes for me.
No, I'm not gonna call him good in his current state.
I'm talking about King Cold.
Yeah, I'm there with you.
That's it.
Terrible.
Certainly not his best performance.
I think he's bringing it down to less than 10k.
Yeah, but he's not
Own
getting
it.
it done, and that's all that matters.
That was probably the easier of the 3 opponents he's facing, so.
Well, let's see if it actually makes a difference. Probably will. Well, let's find out.
See how he does against the counter queen.
Counter Queen. Tao was also the Counter King at one point.
Oh yeah, I just realized it's supposed to be the Counter King versus the Counter Queen, and we both know how this is gonna go.
This is gonna take like half an hour.
Look, are they fighting or are they trying to sell me match?
Havoc, no. You know, it's not happening. We're not doing it.
That would be terrible. He's charging his ass.
Yes, that ain't happening.
Unleash latent power Tao? I don't know, I've heard worse ideas.
You could take that cyborg towel and shove it up your ass. That ain't happening. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Haven't taken any damage yet.
His charge rate is
Gotta
terrible.
count for something. Yes, it is bad. One of the worst in the game. Get over it.
That's why we can't. Nice counter. That's not gonna work.
That, aren't you? Yep.
You can't do that from the front, Tao. You gotta do it from the back.
I know. I said that's
You
a
gotta
nice
slip
counter.
in
That's not gonna
quietly
work.
through the back, so no one knows you were there.
Oh, I thought we were going sexually with it. Alright.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Havoc, it's not happening. There's nothing you can do to change my mind.
I mean, you might be onto something though. That could be the fix that we need.
Yeah, because we want to reduce his charge rate even further.
I don't think Fasha goes that way. I don't know, Fasha just seems like she goes enough against it.
I mean, it's testing time.
Fail.
He
also only passively charges up to 1 bar. We're not testing him on an Android build. Because I'm not giving him Unleash Latent Power 2.
No, we're gonna go all in.
No, we're not giving him Unleash Latent Power 3 either.
That's the only way to do it though.
Ew.
For someone like Tao, that's the only way to do it. And remember that while he's under his D-base, he is going to charge more quickly. So
I'm not doing
honestly
it.
Don't think it would hurt him as much as you do.
No, I'm not doing it.
That's gonna be ugly. He's gonna stand there and be choking forever.
Yeah.
And he's also going to be charging while he's not charging.
Y'all are literally brainwashing. Don't encourage him.
What the heck happened in this match?
Fasha. And Tao is terrible.
Yeah, Fox should not happen. I mean, it's not over.
And for a second, I thought you meant Test Fasha was Test Route. Like, wait,
Yay, we lost! Oh, we didn't lose.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's not just me,
Gotta
right?
love that we won by RNG and not by actual skill.
I don't know. Rush class boost, you know?
Do you think
Oh yeah, well yeah,
there's
fair enough. He
another
did.
way?
Fair enough. He did have a +7 to his clash there, so.
Allegedly.
But still,
really
it was
don't know too
kind of.
much about Fasha.
Still, it was. It was
Why is
RNG,
she
and
in
I.
this game?
I don't know.
Because Tambourine and,
Still, it was RNG.
and, Nam are also in this game. That's why she's
No, I'm
in this
good more
game.
than her.
Not really.
Right, dude. He's fought in the tournament.
Havoc, I'm about to close the pop-out chat.
For like what? Less than a minute?
Havoc, I'm about to close the pop-out chat. I'm tired of it. Don't encourage him.
Maybe this was back when they thought that she was Goku's mom.
Andy, I'm not saying we need to try it out right now. I definitely want to get Pal Steve.
No. We can try it. No. We can try it out never.
Andy, you're being unreasonable.
Wow.
No, I'm not. Because it's a terrible idea.
But it's right there in his
You know what else is a terrible idea? Master Blast on Genova.
No, that's not a terrible
Because it
idea.
doesn't fucking work.
No, it
It's
would
never
work if
fucking worked.
it'll work if you can find an AI for it to work. Unleash Latent Power 3 won't work because his charge rate is dog shit. You can't make dog work. You can't make terrible work. Nothing about
Not
the
with that
Batara,
attitude.
nothing about Master Blast on Janemba is wrong. It's the AI that doesn't want to make it work. What's wrong with Unleash Latent Power 3 Tau is the fact that it can't work because it's impossible to work because his charge rate will be so terrible.
Until you try. And at this point, I'm kind of willing to try anything because, mind you,
I'd rather put high tension on him. You'll get more ki per second with just high tension on than you will with Unleash Latent Power 3. Because as we have discovered, reducing your ki charge rate reduces your passive charge rate. Ki pluses affect passive and active charge rate. That's why we throttle the charge rate of our cyborg characters.
I think that might be it.
that's probably it.
I'm closing the pop-up chat. Yeah, that's broken neck.
Yep, that's it now.
I know what Tal wants to do, and that is not it, Chief. And if Tal wants to do that, he can be on the bench all season. In case you don't remember, I don't care how much I like a character. I will bench them if they're not performing up to standard. I did it to Trunks. I did it to Tal last season.
Yeah, you need to test his AI, because AI is
Obviously, the AI needs reworking.
build on paper is fine. But
I mean, the build on paper is what we used in Season 8. And the build on paper worked really, really well.
stick with the thing.
I miss launcher support on
Probably
Tal.
will, but the AI needs reworking.
I miss launcher support on Tal. Good job, Tal.
Good job, Tom.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Also, Combo Master on Fasha sucks.
Yeah. Why is that there again?
She rarely gets over 8, and even if she does, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It is actually more useless to fucking let me play Namek.
Dang that slide.
Especially since she's a defense though. Combo Master's not worth it. Alright. Oh, we should did go hard.
Hell no, I'm not doing Gohan Boo.
Why not?
Bohan.
Alright, I'm gonna open up pop-out chat again. What's going on in here?
A whole lot of nothing, I don't think.
You're not going outside, Fluffy. It's not happening. You're not going out there.
Cyber cow? Cyber cow?
Psychic Cow.
Dodge. There we go.
Why are you guys talking about my dog in the chat? He can't go outside
Why
because
not,
it's
you know?
10:30 where I'm at, and he's just gonna go out there to bark at some dogs that he heard. That's why he hopped off the bed and wants out. I'm not letting him out.
Why are they not allowed to talk about their dog? He's a cute dog.
Ooh.
Closing the chat again.
I don't want to see your reaction to that text request.
Well, it's too late. You've already piqued my interest, and I think I know what I'm about to look at. Which one are you talking about?
Vals.
I don't see a Mal test.
I'm also not seeing one. What?
Refresh. She's
I
Why did
already
I go back to the beginning?
I
That's not how
refreshed.
refresh works.
I already refreshed. Where is it?
Oops, not there we go.
last request.
4v4 on islands, and say a woman.
That's
Rayleigh
Sam's,
Lasagna
that's
versus
not Malachi's.
Tapion, Janemba, Deborah, and Yajirobe. Well, that's the dream team, but that's not the team.
Damn.
Which test?
Solid.
Cool.
269.
That one?
I'm gonna be real
You
with
said-
Andy. I think
you
you
s-
might have set,
you s-
set the bar a little high with Basha.
I don't care. I thought you said Malachi, Yubel.
Said Vals.
Oh. Okay. Well, no, I'm not done. I have one more test.
Yeah, we're not done yet. We still got things to do, people to see, places to be.
And I have a DM to send.
That too, apparently.
That Jane's not consistent. That's not a good Jane to test again.
Oh yeah, this... I know where this is going. Yubel, don't talk about it on stream, please.
Interesting maneuver.
Because, we're not doing this again. I'm not doing this again.
Dab. Ura.
Shut up, Yubel. I'm not gonna do it just because of that. And also, they might have seen that. I just want you guys to know. So, because I have Discord overlay on, dudes.
Do you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have Discord overlay on. You might want to go check the stream to make sure that didn't pop. Actually, no.
Pretty sure that it does.
I don't see a Discord overlay. I just see you recording the game.
Okay, cool.
I thought you cut out that Discord overlay because it was dumb.
Yeah, that was causing problems.
Oh no, I tried to create a Discord overlay.
And it
Because
caused
it-
problems.
Alright. I'd love to watch this test, but I have a critical DM I have to go send.
Really?
Yeah, and I know how the conversation is going to end. I think. Wrong song.
That's really interesting.
Hell. Why hell?
That was what they requested.
They fixing to go to hell or something? Interesting choice.
Just said, no, you don't. You're safe. So, I guess they didn't see anything.
Wild.
Hey, I'm black, so when I typed it in the chat now.
What?
That's why it was inappropriate. No,
What, you saying wild?
what I said, what I typed. I typed the N-word. No.
No, don't do that.
God, this is just back and forth. Combo,
Yeah,
combo,
that's
combo,
kind of how
combo.
melee fights go. It's just one of them gets a couple punches in, then the other one gets a couple punches in, and then they go back and forth until they break, and then someone maybe
I'm
throws
just gonna
into,
quickly turn on VR still.
and then they go back in and throw more punches.
Oh no. Okay. The world's not ready now, dude.
That false courage, though.
Mm-hmm.
Slice. I'm not convinced. Even if he wins, I'm not convinced. Fail. He feels
Not saying he
inconsistent.
should be. Yes. I said it like 5 minutes ago. I'll say it again. We probably should look at other things at this point. It's clearly not working as
Then
well
why
as we
did you
want it
say
to.
when he whooped? Okay, cool. Then why did you say when he whooped Future Gohan? We might have set the bar a little too high with Fasha.
Because Fasha is more.
Because we might have set the bar a little too high with Fasha. That doesn't change the fact that I do think that we should look at other things.
Beating Future Gohan is
Because
not that much of an
regardless of
effective
his
thing.
performance
That's
against
unprecedented.
Future Gohan, King Cold clapped him.
Actually, the Tapion is is fine. Sorry about that.
Fasha's one of the most consistent players in the league, so if you can consistently beat a Fasha, then you have something. If not, then you may not be the best player to look at.
Back to the drawing board. Well, that happened.
So the bill is fine. Just look at other AI and stuff.
Nope.
That wouldn't be too bad though.
And there's the other one.
Yeah.
Dead.
Very dead. And now for Bobbity. Well then.
Hahaha!
That's certainly one way to start the match.
No, good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
I feel like Bobbity has a bad matchup.
Oh no.
I'm just
What do
just a
Bob-
feel.
What do Bobby and Tapion have in common?
I mean, they're spammers, but Papillon's really good at landing outboxing games.
Both their melee games suck.
Nah, Papillon's is actually passable. That is a lot of key drain, though.
Yeah, you say Bobbity has a bad matchup. I actually think he has a decent match, a pretty good matchup actually.
Ooh.
Given what just happened, that's gonna even the odds a little bit.
Wait, does that mean that he gained?
He can theoretically infinite stun lock Tapion here.
Yeah, he could. That's a dick move. Well, he's on the ground now. He can pick him back up. That's a dick move.
Doable.
That is a dick move.
Okay, and
This
Bobbity
guy
ties
was
it
like,
back
"Oh, I
up.
need to get like to get unstunned." He's like, "No, you just drain that." Like, hello.
Yeah, that's how you play Bobbity. As a player, that is how you play Bobbity. Gigantic power, break their guard, stun them.
Oh my god, you're
stun
evil.
off with
Fail,
the grab.
you're evil.
That's how you do it! Tell me I'm wrong. Is that not the best way to play Bobbity? Or 19,
Best way to
or
play
Zero,
Bobby is
or
what he's
Cell.
doing right now.
Because if you can keep that up, you can technically do it infinitely.
There we go.
That's a 0 to death combo.
Oh yeah.
0 to death.
0 to death.
Bobbity wobbling needs to be banned.
There we go.
Well, the thing is, the AI is not smart enough to realize just how busted that, combo would be. If it was, then yes, Bobbity would absolutely be banned.
Bobby, you need to hit with an E2. I hit a single one all match.
He used Bobbity ultimate power once. It missed. He also tried for a couple quick night shots.
Come on,
I mean, hit with a
please.
B2. You can hit with a
Stop
B2.
it!
No.
And then he
Yeah,
tagged.
Nah, he's just giving up.
That's not good.
Giving up. Yeah, this is a bad matchup.
He dead. Oh, he
Not
lived.
quite. That's super minus, though.
It sucks that I specifically asked for Tao to come in last, and he decided he wanted to come in second.
That's unfortunate.
How was starting, wasn't it?
No,
Yeah, sorry.
Tapion, I specifically asked Tapion last, and then Tapion said, no, I want to come in second.
You said Tau.
I meant to
But
say
yes.
Tapion.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Get over it.
Well, he seems to do it a lot recently.
Maybe it's the AI. Do we need to look at a different AI?
I don't think it can be the AI. Dang it. Why didn't you launch Ruggish Blast, Deborah? Really, that melee damage
It's not great. It's not bad.
is pretty decent.
Yajirobe's, I mean, at base it's kind of terrible, but with the attack boost, it's passable.
Oh, come on, Yajirobe. Oh,
Nice one.
screw you, Yajirobe. Oh,
Oh, and an after image strike.
cannon fight.
Is it?
Yeah,
When?
Trunks fought
Yes,
Deborah.
technically it is, yeah. In Super. And Trunks is kind of
Yeah, Trunks fought Deborah and won.
Well, let's see if the ending holds up. Because given the way things are going, I'm not feeling it, Chief. Ah, balls. This is why we went
I'm pretty
down.
sure Trunks had Super Saiyan 2 by that.
Almost positive. Why is Deborah so good suddenly?
Trunks needs work.
Deborah's always good. Trunks needs work. I've never been that impressed with Trunks. Tell the truth.
Yeah, Trunks needs work. Fail.
So who
Alright.
doesn't need work on your team?
Apparently, you're cutting out.
Apparently no one. Everybody needs work.
Well, I never said Trunks was good. I said Trunks needed work before, and you disagreed. Well, actually, to be fair, I said there's something I want to try on Trunks. He could explode and win.
Not happening. Not at full HP. AI is not that stupid, maybe. I don't know why everyone seems to think it is.
It looks like a ton of work to make Deborah. Judy, just hit him with the volley and end it. Die.
He has light body, by the way.
Well,
You
that
have the goodness.
another one of those will do it. This is the part where you hit him with a volley and end it.
Ha ha ha! There you go, it's over. Alright. That's it for me. I'm gonna go throw a can at the wall. Adios.